I would say the greatest challenge facing the black community would be the unification of black people as a whole. We have a lot of individuals who are on the uprise, a lot of individuals who are in the black community who are gaining power, but we need to unify as a whole in order to accomplish a lot of the feats that are against us as a black community. So I would say unification as a black community as a whole would probably be the biggest challenge, because we're completely separated from from the business aspect to the, just something simple as clothes. We're very materialistic as a whole, and we need work. And I think if we unified and came together as a whole, it would really bring us. It would propel us forward to a greater, higher level of success as a whole.
I would have to say one of the greatest problems facing black communities today would be AIDS and HIV awareness and not being aware.
Okay, I say like the greatest challenge that is facing the black community today is we don't really realize where we came from. It's like we're standing on the shoulders of other people, yet in some cases or in a lot of cases we're not acting like we came from greatness. And we're accepting the fact that, some people grew up in the hood, you're accepting the mediocrity of life and not expecting more. But you were supposed to be that path that was paved for us. We're supposed to walk ahead of it and pave the road for those generations to come. And the greatest challenge is we don't realize our self-worth. We don't realize that we are great people, and we don't realize our potential. I think if we did that, we would overcome so many struggles and challenges in the world today.
And I would have to say crime. That's the biggest challenge, because it affects everybody directly and indirectly. As far as the households, it's mainly the black males that are getting in prison. So the black males getting in prison, their child's growing up without a father, that is more likely to follow in their footsteps, and not to really improve the community, or continue to go on to improve education. So that kind of keeps the cycle going. So that's what I think is the biggest challenge, is just crime and imprisonment of black males.
I think unity is the greatest problem, because in the black community, we allow our differences to separate us so much to the point to where it's starting to affect our community. Other races, as much as I don't want to admit it, is they have unity. And once we have that down, then we can become more powerful as a people and not allow our differences to determine whether we're here or there and separate when we need to come together as a people.
So, in my 30 seconds of thinking, I'd say the biggest challenge in the black community is in education. With us getting an education, if the black community, if everyone was to get their education, including high school diploma and college diploma, the results of that would decrease the crime rate, because the black community would realize, there's other things to worry about than the things that you want, rather than the things you need. So I'd say that the biggest challenge in the black community is our education.
We tend to allow ourselves to be victims of our circumstances.